One of the biggest K-beauty trends we saw this year was using a spatula to ace your makeup base. Though I don't have the famous Picasso spatula, I bought this random makeup spatula off of Amazon. So let's try and see if makeup spatula really give that glass skin flawless finish to your makeup, or maybe it's just, a gimmick. I'm gonna start off with a well moisturized skin and lips. This is how the spatula looks. It comes in a pink pouch. This is my third time using the spatula on camera. Why is it the third time? I'll tell you why. If you use a thick foundation or just any foundation that doesn't have a runny thin formula, then you aren't gonna reap the full benefits of using a spatula. The first time I tried the K-beauty hydrating foundation. Now the problem was that foundation was a little too viscous for makeup spatula. Imagine using a thin diluted paint versus like a thick blob of paint on a canvas. Which one is gonna adhere evenly on the canvas? By evenly, I'm talking about like the thinness of the paint. Probably the thin diluted formula. The time when I used a thick foundation, my makeup turned cakey and my skin looked suffocated. On camera though, it doesn't look horrible, but since I was the one wearing it, I remembered it looking very, cakey. It looks like I have painted my foundation with a painter's brush. That is why in today's video, I'm gonna stick to my holy grail runny foundation. This is the LA Girl Tinted Foundation in Tan. This is sort of like your everyday skin tint formula, thin consistency with light coverage. The color match is very much spot on and it has that warm olive undertone that I always look for my skin tone. Feels lightweight and it's long wear formula. I wear this every day, so I know the ins and outs of this foundation. While you are scooping up the foundation, your spatula should ideally be tilted. This was kind of confusing at first because I went straight with the spatula. Tilt and scoop up your product. So when you scrape it across your face, your thin liquid foundation is gonna adhere like paint on a canvas. With one stroke, you can cover 2/3 of the side of the face, which is a lot. One side I thought of using a Korean cushion puff and the other side my regular microfiber velvet sponge. I couldn't tell that much of a difference between the two and I ended up using a regular sponge after this. Korean makeup spatula did not give me a full coverage finish, but the finish was so even that it felt like I was using a filter in real life. Oh, and I also have to warn you, this might not work if you don't shave your face, which made me think if it will ever work on skin with texture. So I don't know about that. I tried applying the concealer with the makeup spatula and it did not work that well. Again, because of the thick not thick, but concealer consistency, it did not work that well compared to the runny foundation. Today's concealer is my absolute enemy. I tried the famous Inside Cosmetics HD concealer and I did not like it. This is not my first impressions of this concealer. I've used it before. I found it to be too drying, and if I'm not wrong, if I'm not seeing things, this formula gave me weird patches. I'm not talking about dry patches. I guess my sensitive skin did not react well with the formula. Also, I have fine lines under my eyes and this gave me heavy creasing. So I don't think I'll use this concealer ever again. And with that, this is the finished look. So should you try the viral Korean spatula? Yeah, absolutely. If you have clear skin with no texture, then yeah, buy it. I loved the glass skin finish, so this is gonna be a regular in my makeup routine. It's so easy to clean as well. You can just wipe off the excess product. That is it for today's video. If you like this video, give me a like and subscribe. I'll see you later. Bye guys.